Hello everybody, welcome back to Sonic 3 and Knuckles. In the last episode, we got all the way to the final boss, and in this episode, it's time to fight him. Yeah. It might have been a little odd starting right here. Oh, I forgot that I could be hyper. I'm just like running into these, it doesn't even matter. Alright. Each of those fingers take 2 hits. Now we're going to the second phase. And we lose our hyper. I think you can... No, I don't think you can get it back after that. And this guy doesn't give up. He already's been through 2 phases, and now he's on a 3rd phase. If you can hit him 4 times, or even 5 times probably if you're really quick, before he starts to run away. But we finally did it. Now, as everything is exploding in this cool explodiness, if you have not gotten at least the Chaos Emeralds, at the very least the Chaos Emeralds, your story ends here. You go to the credits, but obviously you get the not so good ending. But if you do have at least the Chaos Emeralds or all the Super Emeralds, then you get taken to the next place. The Doomsday Zone. Sonic turns super, he can fly across the sky, and I don't know why this wasn't introduced earlier, because I mean, come on, man. Why couldn't we fly in other earlier levels? That'd be awesome. Right here, I always follow like a very specific pattern to get like at least 100 rings. Because there's definitely a lot of rings here. Yeah, you need to keep your super or else you fall and die. And it's cool because if you have like less than 10 rings, I think, the music speeds up, like sort of showing like, oh my god, you're in danger, you better get rings now or else you're gonna die. It's cool. It's fun to dodge all these meteors, although it doesn't really do anything. If you smash them, it just slows you down. And also if you press the jump button repeatedly, you can dash in a direction. Kind of like in the super form when you're in a normal level, you can dash in a direction, or up, down, left, or right, or even diagonally, sort of. However, as you see right here, this sort of head of Eggman's ship there, we had to like drive the missiles into it. Because, damn it, phone! You know what? I'll wait. Wait till someone else answers it. I'm waiting. I just noticed, like, this one frame Sonic's pink. It looks hilarious. Okay, someone got it. I should also mention... Actually, I'll mention that in the after game. Like, there actually is an after game. So right now we have no more projectiles left to hit him because these things don't home in on you, they just go backwards. So we're actually hitting him with our own bodies. You want to aim for the bottom jet here. About in that area. Like right there. That's usually where I go, because the top sort of doesn't always work, like... Yeah, like that. Just kind of... It works, I guess. I don't know. well, that was Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Definitely a really fun game, and if you haven't played it, I'd encourage you to go check it out. But obviously we're not done yet. Other than the credits. Yeah, we're not done with the credits and stuff. But we're gonna go through all the codes and crap. And now we're just waiting for the credits to end. Well, yeah, so, I mean, this is a short but fun project. It wasn't like, you know, the Pokemon games or anything. But it was fun. It was very fun. I did like it. I might do Sonic CD in the future, but that'd probably be in a while, because I'd have a lot of ground to cover if I did. What else? I do like here how they sort of, like, have, like, they mash all the songs together. Although they did have Lava Reef really early on, which was a little bit of an odd transition. But it works, because the rest of the tunes are in order. Seizure warning. And if you've gotten all the Chaos and Super Emeralds, you get a cute little screen of the completion of the game. Nothing much here, we could just press start. And we're back to the title screen. Because it's time to go over a few things. First of all, how do you get level select in this game? Yes, it still exists. You can pick any character right here, what I'm about to do, but I just like to choose Knuckles because you don't have to go through the intro scene. Well, Tails also works, but I don't know. I think Knuckles is faster than Tails? Nah, actually no, I don't think he is. No, he's not. Never mind. Tails would probably be the best option here. Now right here, in Angel Island Zone, you go into no save or any file really. Just go to Angel Island Zone. On these swingy things, press left, 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 right, 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 up, up, up. Okay, so it didn't work the first time. I don't know why. Anyways, if you hear the ring chime, it means it worked. Now just press start and A, and you'll go back to the title screen. If you go 2 down, you go to sound test. Now the sound test is interesting, as unlike other games, there are actually like no codes to put in for the sound test here. However, you could pretty much enter any act like a stage select. It's interesting. And if you press the A button, no wait, I'm trying to remember which one the A, B, and C. I'm pretty sure this is C. If you press C on a Sega Genesis controller. As you can see up there, it's moving through 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 0. There, yeah, it's that's whichever character you're gonna play as. 0, 0 is, I believe, Sonic and Tails. 1 is Sonic alone, 2 is Tails alone, and 3 is Knuckles alone. Let's just test this. What's number 1? Yeah, okay, yeah, so that's right. Yeah, 0 is Sonic and Tails, 1 is Sonic alone, 2 is Tails alone, 3 is Knuckles. Anyways, however, there's more, obviously. There's Debug. If you go to Mushroom Hill Zone, Act 1, let's go as Sonic alone. Just so we can get this a little faster than any other character. And I'm pretty sure that is a fact. Pretty sure that Sonic gets to this area faster than any other character. No Tails, no Knuckles, no whatever. I don't know why it's lagging again. Whatever. It's not too bad, and it's not like I need to show something important that requires no lag. Right here, get on one of these things, just balance scale things, or whatever you want to call them. Left, left, left. Left. I said left. I think my controller just literally died right in front of me. Oh, never mind. It's frickin'... something's popping up on my screen. It's AVG antivirus, and it wants to update. No, we'll do that later, man. Like, really interrupt me during a recording. Anyways, left, 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 right, 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 up, up, up. Hear a ring chime. Press start an A. Now we have debug mode. Almost. Well, yeah, you can. Also, just the level select code did this. If you pause and press C repeatedly, it'll go frame by frame. And yeah, if you press start an A, it'll if you press start an A, it goes back to the title screen. If you press start and hold B, and you can press C to jump, it's hilarious because it sounds like Game & Watch. I think I pointed this out in Sonic 2. It's pretty much the same thing here, if it is that way, because I'm pretty sure it is. It's kind of like staccato and really, really slow. Do do do. Anyways, it's funny. What else do we have? If you're wondering about all of these, because there are a few odd options. There's 4 Lava Reef zones. Well, Lava Reef 3 takes you to this zone with the boss. And Lava Reef 4 takes you to Hidden Palace Zone. I don't know why they call it that, but, I mean, I guess it works. Whatever. The Doomsday Zone, there are also 2 Doomsday Zones. The first one takes you to the real Doomsday Zone, which you saw. The second one takes you to the final boss. And, once again with debug mode, if you hold A, B, and C, also make sure that C is the last button you press, you're gonna cycle through the character regardless, even if you're holding all 3. You pressed it, so you're gonna cycle through the character. So let's just get Knuckles. There. Then you press start while holding A, B, and C on a stage, obviously. You can go into debug mode. It's awesome because, alright. C jumps normally, you know, just a normal jump button. A switches gravity. It's awesome because things. Although on sprites, sometimes it doesn't work, which kind of makes sense to a certain degree, I guess, because it sort of snaps you on the sprite. And B, it makes you turn into a ring. Or, well, it could turn you into a ring. If you press C, you can put down the ring. Or, well, insert it. B takes you back to normal. And A cycles through the items. Just put a spring here, because why not? What else can we find? Here, let's just put some of these guys here. Because why not? Oh, these guys, they're just a little glitchy. It's fun. See, you just do what you want. One thing you want to do next. Well, no, you don't want to do it. Bonus 1 leads you to this thing. That thing with the balls. Bonus 2 leads you to the casino bonus game. Unfortunately, there's no one for the ball dropping minigame, the ball dispenser. Special stage 1 leads you to this special stage. It cycles through the normal special stages. And it's kind of cool when you press start in NA, it just sort of fades out on the special stages. Special stage 2 leads you to an extra special stage. Wasn't implemented in the game. And I guess I'll show it off really quick. As you can see, there's sort of a concept of jumping through springs that hasn't really, depending on how you played the special stages, it wasn't really, like, doable, or there wasn't really an instance where you needed to do it. But in this specific one, you have to, and you just have to sort of adapt to it, and it's honestly not too hard. Especially because there's no red rings, or red spheres in the way. And yes, I know, I can get all of the rings. I'm just that good. By that I mean I just play this, like, a lot. I'm such a nerd. Such a daredevil and a nerd. Now, just want to get bounced by these yellow ones. On those last few, 64 rings. What an interesting amount. And you get a Super Emerald, because I guess it was sort of like a stage that exists if you don't have any Super Emeralds. I'm not really sure why or how it really works. Also because it's sort of like a separate file on its own. We haven't gotten any of the Chaos Emeralds, so the sparkles sparkle nothing. And we're still in Angel Island Zone, because that made sense, totally. Is there really anything else here? Yeah, there is one more thing, and I will cut to it. Ugh. Alright, finally. After about 15 minutes of just, you know, I guess it's sort of the Sonic Essential of grinding. Gotten all Chaos and Super Emeralds for Tails. Now see, the thing is with Tails, he doesn't have a hyper form, so it's not going to be different. So, like, you don't have a different form from if you just have the Chaos Emeralds and then just the Super Emeralds. Sorry, wait, what? Just the Chaos Emeralds you don't have a form, but if you have the Super Emeralds, then you do have a form. Here is Super Tails. Again, you have to get all the Chaos and Super Emeralds for just Super Tails. It's not Hyper Tails. It's basically like, you know, Sonic, except it's Tails. And he can summon these flickies, these little bird things, and they can actually hurt bosses. I hit him like 7 times. But yeah, there's not too much to Tails gameplay. On to Super and Hyper Knuckles. Here is Super Knuckles. It's pretty much the same as normal Knuckles, except he can climb walls faster, and he's invincible. That's pretty much it. He can do plenty of things faster. He can glide faster. Hyper Knuckles, on the other hand, is another bit of a minor buff to Super Knuckles. Yeah, I'm just feeding myself rings just so I can do this quickly. He looks the same. However, if he grabs onto a wall after like a long distance of gliding, or at least a relatively long distance, he smashes it. Other than that, I'm pretty sure it's the same as Hyper. So Hyper Knuckles is like pretty much the same as Super Knuckles, other than the bumping on the wall from a high distance. And I think that's it. You know, I just realized the reason why special stages wouldn't work is because, well, now they work for some stupid reason. But it seemed as if the specials, when you don't, how can I put this? When you have all the Chaos Emeralds, you're not supposed to enter another gold ring, because all the gold rings now just give you 50 rings. If you do, via this, it would take you to that random one that I went to. Number 2 is another beta one, which happens if you don't have any Super Emeralds, which would be kind of odd, because, you know, you couldn't enter any special stages for Super Emeralds if you didn't have any Super Emeralds, or Chaos Emeralds for that matter. It was okay. I'm explaining this too much. One last thing, then we're done with this game. Unless I want to do like a Knuckles playthrough, which I don't think I want to right now. Yeah. Actually, I'm not gonna go through the story, obviously, but I do want to show his final boss. His final boss is in Sky Sanctuary Zone. This guy tries to grab you, and he eventually goes to the left, and you can't stop him from grabbing you. His final boss takes place after Sonic's story. It's Mecha Sonic. You're thinking, wow, this is the final boss? I mean, we fought him before. I mean, if you haven't played this game, then obviously you might be thinking that. You might be thinking that, you know. There's a very distinct possibility you're not thinking it. And we're done, right? Yeah, that seems like it. Took about 40 seconds. Oh, the time's still going. What's going on here? He's taken power of the Master Emerald to turn into Super Mecha Sonic. Basically, the strategy for this boss is stay on this corner. And it only takes 8 hits again. 8 hits on this next form, not including the first one. We already did 8 hits. Anyways, stay on the ground for the first one, jump for the second, and stay on the ground for the third. That's the pattern I use. Also, you notice that probably noticed that they're using the Doomsday Zone music for this boss, just to Give it more emphasis on how cool it is. No, Master Emerald! Looks like we're going down! Will the balance of Angel Island... Oh, never mind, just, you know, Knuckles. Yeah. So, I'll show you that thing I wanted to show you guys, and I'll see you guys next time on another project. What will it be? I don't know. Here's that one thing I wanted to show. I'm going to try to do this by soft resetting a lot. What I'm trying to do right now is get the debug code, or the level select code for Sonic 3 just by itself. It's actually one of the hardest things to do, in my opinion. It's so difficult. From the intro, after the Sega chime goes off, there's like the first drum beat of the intro music. You have to, like, when that goes off, you have to press up, up, down, down, up, 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 up. You have to, like, mash it. Like, it has to be really quickly, like, right now. Like, up, up, down, down, up, 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 up. Ah, I missed it. See, that's what happens. Up, up, down, up, 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 up. Nope, missed it. See, Control Tab. I think that's the reset. Nope, missed it. Missed it. See, it's so hard to do. I'm still going. Oh, I got it, I got it, I got it. I heard the chime. Oh, I finally did it. It looks like this... It's kind of odd. It looks very similar to, Sonic 2's, level select on the bottom right. As you can see, that looks like Emerald Hill. What was the next one? Chemical Plants. Aquatic Ruin. Carnival Night, ironically, at the same spot as Casino Night. Flying Battery looks like I'm trying to remember all the names. Marble Hill, was it? Damn it, I forgot. I think it's Marble Hill, but I could be wrong. Ice Cap is, Mystic Cave, Oil Ocean, Metropolis, Sky Chase, Wing Fortress. Then there's sort of a different, there's a different stage here. It's, Hidden Palace, they were originally going to put it in Sonic 2, but it was a scrapped level. That's Death Egg right there. Bonus, Death Egg again. Special stage. If you're wondering about the special stages, they are still Sonic 3's. They just decided to reuse. Oh god. Oh god. We're in a strange loop. Yeah. Occasionally it does that. It automatically, like, boots you out of the special stage instantly. Anyways. 2-player versus, nothing too serious about this. Except there's no second player. Marble Garden. Alright, if you try to go into Mushroom Valley, for example, it won't let you. 2-player versus, although this will. Actually, I'm really curious. Hey, second player, you want to join in or something? Yeah. Anyways, I've been recording for a while. That was Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Everything about it, as far as I'm aware, unless we do a Knuckles gameplay, which might happen, but not very likely. You get the gist of it. You just go into alternate pathways. There's an alternate final boss. It's not too complicated or anything. I'll see you guys later.